Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back to the Finca.
End of another good day.
Yes, a cooler evening, still warm.
Yes.
We're dressed like this because we've been grafting in the heat
We
all
have.
day.
But it's that time that it's ready to eat. We are ready to eat, should I say. A couple of weeks ago we did a video, Cooking on Fire, and we asked you if you enjoyed it and if you wanted us to do more, and it was a very positive response, so
Yes,
thank you for that.
We did a good response,
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So,
So
we're
tonight we're doing more. We're having
what we have tonight?
entrecôte steak, which sirloin steak for perhaps the Brits and the Americans.
On the wood barbecue.
Yes.
The best way to cook a steak.
So we've got our steaks, two nice, reasonable sized steaks. We don't eat huge lumps of meat, it's too hot, so we tend to eat little and often, but that's enough for us. With it we're having onions, garlic, mushrooms and tomatoes, which I shall just fry up with some olive oil and some herbs. But over to Chef Andy, really.
So the secret to cooking steaks, this is all in our humble opinion of course, on the fire, but you want your fire hot. And cooking on fire is all about controlling the fire. Sometimes you might need a fire to burn for a couple of hours if you're going to cook things slowly and for a long time, like stuff you want to fall off the bone and stuff, like ribs for example. Other things like steaks, you want to cook them really quickly. In our opinion, we like them kind of on the rare to blue side. We don't like to overdo our steaks. But what we do need to do is have a big enough fire because we're going to cook them on the cast iron plancha. So we need to get that plancha hot. The beauty of cast iron, a thick cast iron, is that when you put your steaks on it, they don't draw the heat out of it. It retains the heat, making them cook really well. So we need to get the fire. We need to have the fire big enough to make sure that the plancha gets hot enough and then stays hot enough for probably the 90 seconds it's going to take to cook the steaks. So I'm going to build a little fire, get it going. Again, olive and almond wood is pretty much all we use, and get this warmed up. Using smaller pieces of wood like these will give you a super hot fire, but a super fast burning one. In this case, this is what we want. Again, if you use bigger ones, you get a slower, cooler fire. So just one to bear in mind for the future when you're having a go. So let's get it lit. Just going to put a few of these on. See what else we got in our bucket. That's all we need. Find the thinnest ones. That's quite thin as well. There we go. The fire's off. I just love cooking on fire. Again, steaks. If your steaks are thicker, like quite thick, you're going to want a slightly cooler fire, even if you like them rare or super rare. Even to get them to that, if they are thicker, then you don't want them super black on the outside. Again, it's practice makes perfect, I guess. But ours are reasonable size thickness. They're going to get 60 seconds each side. That's it, and I want them hot because I want them proper sealed on the outside and proper rare in the middle. So we'll just wait for this to die down now. Slide our plancha across our hot plate, our cast iron, when it'll fit over the top, and wait till then to get really hot as well. You know when it's hot because you pour the oil on and the oil will dance about on the plate. You only need a drop of oil as well, but that's when you know when it's like that, it's super hot enough. So we'll give it a couple of minutes. I also should have added, if you like you say it's more well done, mediumish, again have a cooler fire that'll burn for a bit longer, so you want slightly more wood but slightly bigger pieces. It's all about the fire. If you like your big thick steaks well done, put them in the oven or eat something else, because it's not the way to eat steak. So there we go, it's off. Normally I cook all the other stuff on here as well on a pan, do them first, put the plancha over, put it on the rack in the pan, cook them, It's just too hot outside and we don't want to be spending any more time out here at the moment than we need to. So get the fire under there right in the middle. I'll give this a wipe down in a second, and then but we'll just leave that now quite a few minutes, trying to get the fire central. There we go, till it gets, well, hot, white hot. I don't know what the temperature is, but I'll take a reading of it when I'm happy with it. So steak preparation, super easy. Take them out of the fridge a couple of hours or 3 hours before you want to eat them. Because if you like them rare like we do, then they won't be cold in the middle. Salt on one side, always from a grinder. Then when they go on the grill, salt side down and then salt the other side, just like that. That's it really. No, it's not rocket science. Looking pretty good here. The grill's smoking, so it's a good sign. That's 350 Celsius, 660 Fahrenheit. You never get them kind of temperatures with gas. Right, so they're going on. We need a little bit of oil. You know what, I'm just going to put a splash of oil just to make sure that they don't stick, which they probably won't anyway. There you go, watch that dance. Let's do it. So, salted side down, it's going to fizz. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, salt this side, 60 seconds, turn them over. Dangerous is cooking business, you know. Right, so that's about, you know, make sure you time it as well. Don't try and guess. Right, 60 seconds, you're going over. Like that. Right. Lovely. 50 seconds to go and we'll be good to go.
So let's just see what they look like. For us, that's a perfect steak, literally Turkish delight, but the outside's lovely and brown. Obviously, if you like your steak a bit more well done, you just leave it on the fire a bit longer. Anyway, we're off now to eat.
Well, we can't show you any more images of our beautiful steak because
it's gone. Very nice it was too. The thing is with cooking on fire is that you can never achieve the same temperatures on a gas or electric oven. I don't care what anybody says. Air fryers, any of this new modern technology. You just cannot get those temperatures, and you heard the steak as it went down, it sizzled, it sears the outside without cooking it through, which is just how we like it. Obviously, if you don't like yours like that, cook it for a bit longer, but the flavour, cooking on wood, you just can't beat it.
You can't.
So with that, we're going to end this video.
Yes, we're going to finish our wine.
We are. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.